Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the second going live introduction of Monster Train. It's a Twitch-only special. For you YouTubes, you get everything clean from me. Monster Train is a game that has been recommended to me 1 billion times a day for the last month. It's, my understanding of it is the following. It is like Slay the Spire, and a bit of a different take on that. And there's more stuff. I've heard it's Slay the Spire plus stuff. Now, as a regular card game player and as a huge fan of Slay the Spire, that piqued my interest. I've been looking for a game to play, so let's play this one. Excuse me. So Monster Train, I don't know if there was a tutorial. I don't even know if there's a main menu. I opened it up, hit escape, so that way I could get to an options menu and make sure that the settings were appropriate for streaming. Look at me, 24-minute run, see? So we're gonna play it now. Now, already, before I even hop into this game, there's some question marks for me. I always want to just kind of poke around menus, look at stuff, look at things, get a lay of the land. If any of you are ever interested in some sort of creative pursuit, if you are interested in writing music, making a game, writing a book, I strongly recommend trying to mostly copy something as a learning exercise. Because no matter what, you'll wind up with something a little bit different. If you're interested in, writing a few chapters of a book, just trying to start writing, pick a book you really like, model your first few chapters after their few chapters. The end, right? That's a good way to get started. Because I'm sort of fascinated by how many elements of this, for instance, when I click on the deck, clearly are reminiscent of other games or other digital card game principles. For instance, we spent a long time when we were playing Legends of Runeterra talking about some of the coloration and UI on the costing of the cards. But here, we see the same sort of setup that Hearthstone does, where it has white text with a black border, and then it has shapes behind it that are very, sort of light in their coloring. Shapes behind it to denote what it is. We got swords for attack, we got a heart for damage. This gives the ability for that card to, if buffed, become green, if nerfed, become red, that sort of thing, without necessarily conflicting with the rest of the information. And when I look at this card setup, I mean, the cards look very, very similar to Hearthstone. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things when I think about deck building games, when I look at this map, when I scroll through, all these various layers of things. It reminds me of Slay the Spire. It looks quite a bit like Slay the Spire, you know what I mean? So, I bring up the sort of copying to learn thing because, frankly, Hearthstone did an absolutely brilliant job with the way that it conveyed information on UI. So why try to reinvent the wheel? It's, really awesome. It's, really good. If this is based on Slay the Spire, the gameplay of Slay the Spire is really, really good. If it's anything similar to that, great. It's a good start. And there are games that are clear rip-offs of other games where there was no creativity done in there at all. But a lot of times when I play a game, I want a really substantial portion of it to be similar to stuff that I like. So I'm going to be thinking about that a lot. If I play an action RPG, man, I do not want a lot of creativity with a lot of the spells and abilities. I want some basic fireballs and shit, you know what I mean? Alright. I could only go one place. I clicked it. Heaven's priests, these disciples, have dedicated themselves to the service of heaven and will attempt to restore the life of their companions. I don't know if that's me, or if these are the enemies. Ooh. Fight. Protect your pyre. This is your pyre. If it takes too much damage from enemy attacks, your run is over. Got it. Great. Cool. Right away, again, I see the similarity to Slay the Spire. The fact that I see the mana and the cards in the corner. I see +3 to indicate that I'm probably going to be getting 3 mana per turn. You have the end turn and discard over here. You have a lot of the health informations here. It looks like the Slay the Spire interface had a graphical rework. Protect your pyre? Yeah, slay the pyre. Enemies have boarded your train. Enemies enter at the lowest level and move up 1 level every turn. If they reach the top, they'll attack your pyre. Okay, I wish I could scroll up, but that's fine. Summon units to defend your train. You can play each unit card once per battle. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. So this is in, you may have heard me talk about this with respect to Slay the Spire and Grifflands. In Slay the Spire, you are an individual character, and then you have moves, right? You have attacks and defense and things. You're the centerpiece, and there's lots of different enemies. In Grifflands, they have a negotiation system, and I described that I liked the negotiation system because you had various arguments that basically functioned like summons, as opposed to Slay the Spire, where you're one thing. In the negotiation, you are a target, but then you can also summon this thing that deals 2 damage per turn, automatically. And if they don't kill that, it'll keep doing it. Right? I sort of like this. So the fact that there's summoning absolutely tickles my pickle. You can play each unit card once per battle. Alright. Armor 10, multi-strike 1. Now, I assume that I can scroll up. Alright. When the enemy units reach the pyre room, they will trade blows through pyre until one side is defeated. Your pyre is immobile and immune to most spells and effects. Okay. This is already, it's a little weird and a little interesting. A little weird and a little interesting. Obviously, there is the summoning units side of things, right? That exactly what I just got done talking about with respect to Grifflands. But this levels thing, I'm really curious what they're going to be doing with it. So, Hornbreaker Prince. It wants me to summon it, and so I will. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Each floor of the train has limited capacity. The amount of space a unit will take up is indicated by the number of pips on its card. Okay. Immediately, if this game is actually about floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4... How do I want to describe this? Brains tend to like chunky clarity instead of continuous events. So, for instance, brains tend to be able to process information like you just got a burst of $100 better than it's able to process things like you're getting $5 per second. Sort of continuous process. Examples of chunking things up in Overwatch, you have the cart that you push along, and there are actual breakpoints where, like, you need to get to this checkpoint, bam, and when the checkpoint is reached, it changes everyone's respawn points, it sort of resets it. The game could handle this continuously. It could handle it by just saying, whenever you vaguely get to this area, we're going to change our strategy, guys. But brains like chunkiness. When I look at the floors, I sort of see a system-based chunkiness. We are going to say, okay, there's the floor 1, 2, 3, 4 escalation. Yeah. Alright, so this takes up 2 pips. So, let's see here. Torch, deal 2 damage. I'm going to go ahead and just summon all the dudes here. I have no idea if ordering even matters. The UI and art on this is very pristinely done and absolutely steals from tons of games. Steal, I should use the wrong word. It uses the correct lessons from UI of previous games, and I like that. No reinventing of the wheel. And very good iconography. I'm going to talk a lot because I just generally have a lot of thoughts when it comes to card strategy type sort of games. We talked about if you are trying to, in terms of just graphic design, if you are trying to convey information, you have shape, you have color, you have size. There's a lot of different widgets that you can play with. And color is a famously dangerous one to play with. It's a famously dangerous one to play with because it's very easy for people to read into color and its meanings. For instance, everywhere on this screen, for the most part, red means health. Red health, red health, red health, red health. Red also means bad. Red also means bad, right? Like, green light go, red light stop. Oh, you have 3 quests, you can't do this one, so the icon is red. You have red having a very specific meaning. And it's incredibly easy to get caught up in trying to do color labeling of things and especially when you have your pal Sean, who knows how to do programming. When I do classic engineer art, it's very easy for me to go, okay, this enemy type is orange, this enemy type is purple, and this enemy type is red, and the hero is blue. You know, I just pick some colors in there. Very commonly, designer type, UI type will come up and be like, all right, step one that we're going to do. Step one we're going to do is we are going to change all the colors down to an extremely limited palette and do something other than color to indicate. So, like, as I'm looking at this, a lot of the significant information is much more popping sorts of color. The blue behind these numbers, very de-emphasized. A lot of grays here. There's 5 here, very de-emphasized. And I really like the fact that this icon, the shape of the icon, is what indicates what it is, whether it's ranged or melee. I'm already really interested, just in looking at the UI for this. Also, yellow is a very common neutral attention-focusing color. Yellow is generally the most attention-grabbing color, and does not have as strong of connotations as green and blue. Because again, green light go, red light stop. Green good, red bad. Green legal to do, red illegal to do. There's all these, you know, design meanings, and yellow generally means notice me. So this is why you will see in a lot of design products, like, say, Unity. I've also seen this in builds of, like, Maya and Unreal. When something changes, boom, yellow. Just, whoop, thing changed. Hello, right here. And using grayscale is a very modern thing to do. Like, super modern, and I just love it. You want to highlight that you can cast something, you just add some sort of grayscale effect. Grayscale effects for the targeting, right? Wow, even this arrow, the way it points up and over is very Slay the Spire. See, red, 2 damage, red, 2 damage, red, it's red. Woo, it's red. Woo! Alright, so what else is going on? So this appears to be a Forged Disciple. We don't see any enemy intents coming up. I'm just going to spend all the rest of my mana in this fucking turn. Oh my god. What? Huh. Okay, so let me piece together what I'm understanding. So there's the idea of enemy intents. What is the next thing that my enemy is going to do? What is that going to be? In Slay the Spire, it floated above the head. I am gleaning that it is actually based upon positioning here, where this will attack this. And it also appears that damage is traded, or maybe that was just because each of these is going to attack each other, and then this is going to attack this, so maybe each one gets 1 attack. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, I'm getting distracted. I'm reading chat. So it looks like front attacks are going to happen. So I'm going to do, I don't know what this guy's doing. This is a 5/8, so I'm going to go ahead and summon this here. Hello. So they'll deal 5 damage to each other. Right, so if I do this, there should be a trade of damage that occurs. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. Now, what should happen is the damage should get traded here, so 2 should be dealt here, and then a total of 12 plus 5, which is 17, should be dealt to this. And then it should pop up. So I guess it's going to go from bottom to top, or from top to bottom. They each hurt each other, great. Interesting. Okay. So I have the ability to restore health and regen. Restores 1 health per stack at the end of turn. Decreases every turn. Great. This is exactly like regen and Slay the Spire. So I could regenerate on this guy. And can't play anymore. Can't play anymore. Great. Who else wants to get all healed up, man? Okay, guess what? Happy birthday. So you heard me talk about, like... oh yeah, I guess I could have cast this guy here. You've heard me talk about how the brain really likes processing discrete instead of continuous. Another thing that brains really tend to gravitate towards, is instead of one choice and many options, people like many choices with small numbers of options. So instead of, say for instance, the board game Go, you can place a stone anywhere of the 361 available locations. Brains don't like that from a new player experience, from just like a basic how brains function experience. They don't like that as much as, say, okay, over here, you get to pick one of 4 things to do. Over here, pick one of 3 things to do. Over here, pick one of 4 things to do. That sort of thing. And the number that is thrown out a lot is 7. There are 7 plus or minus 2 registers in your brain. 7 plus or minus 2 things that you can kind of hold together in your head. And so this is why you'll see the number 7 show up a lot in games. Tetris, 7 tiles wide, for instance. And so if your game feels boring, though, even if you are sticking within that 7 rule and that sort of thing. Oh yeah, 7 cards in hand, Blaze of Fire. Yes, 7. 7 is just a super common number all over design, all over media. Vacation Wolf Woo Booger says, -2 over here. What up, -2 gang? Anyways. Number 7's really important, really common. What if you still feel like your game doesn't actually have enough interestingness, enough stuff going on? You create multiple different buckets where there's, a couple of choices, just like what we were talking about before. And I feel like the floors are a way to just nicely chunk this. It could have felt to them, I can imagine, with almost all games, you see the final product and you don't see the steps there. And the way games like this are arrived at is very, 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 very rarely, I just have an idea for this train stack thing, boom, done. Could be the case, probabilistically speaking, and having spoken to many people who've worked on stuff. Where you wind up is very different from where you began. So I can imagine that once upon a time, a designer started off and there was like 1 floor, and there were like 3 here and 3 here, and it was boring. So they did 4 here and 4 here, but then it kind of felt hard to track and felt kind of weird. And then so breaking it into the floors seems like a very clever way to do this. So it looks like there is 1 combat exchange, and then things pop up a level. Okay, so regenning happens after the exchange occurs. Defeat the boss to win the battle. His relentless ability means this combat will continue in this room until you or he is defeated. Okay, great. By the way, another thing that I so love about board and card games, they explore this in a very pure and very transparent way, which is when you need more wiggle room, you need to create an additional axis. So if we are a MOBA and we only have physical damage and stuns, if we want to make our game more interesting, one way to do that is to create a little bit of a mini game around the damage. Like, I right-click, and for every successive right-click, I deal more damage onto them. Or I should use more specific language. For each basic auto-attack, each successive auto-attack does more damage. Right? That's a little mini game that I've added on. However, often what adds much more dimension and depth to the game is to add another axis. Instead of saying we have physical damage and stuns, and then we're just exploring that more, you have physical damage, stuns, and now you introduce magical damage. And maybe now you introduce silences. And then this allows you to sort of recompose new things from it. So now all of a sudden you can have something that stops silence and silence alone. That's it. In Dota known as dispels. And for everyone who plays Dota knows what I'm referring to, but, and how what I'm saying is slightly inaccurate. But with regards to this train levels thing, okay, maybe one benefit to adding these extra levels is to break up some of the flow of things so that way you can focus on chunks of things, but holy shit, we now have floors. So we're going to create a keyword called relentless that is fundamentally tied to the floors. Boom, done. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so this guy's enormous axe deals 4 damage. How pathetic. Look at this. Train steward. Is everything okay? Oh my god, it's a human being. It's a human being. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Little cats come in and out. It's okay, it's okay. I'm glad it's you, baby. Cats come in and out, but also a human being who lives here also comes in and out. And I reached down to pet what I thought was going to be a soft, furry brown cat, or perhaps a soft, furry gray cat, and instead it was a leg. It was a human leg, and it startled me, because if you ever touch your cat, and it's sort of like peach smooth feeling, you just, oh my god, my cat, like, got burned badly. I'm freaking out. Holy shit. Alright, let me just... Bang. Bang. So if I end this turn... Oh, I can see mine. Oh, this is how it works. It's bang, whoosh, whoosh, bang. Clan pack, allied pack. Collect that. Pick a card, choose a card, any card. Okay, deal damage to the front enemy equal to 4x the amount of armor on friendly units. And what's armor? So this says armor. Damage is dealt to armor before health. Each point of armor blocks 1 point of damage and is then removed. Okay. So I assume that armor is exactly like it is in Hearthstone. It's the same thing as health, except that there are some different words to apply to it. Again, introduction of axes, you know? Introduction to axes. For any of you who don't know, health and armor in Hearthstone, and apparently in this game, are the exact same. If you have 10 armor and you take 4 damage, you're at 6 armor. If you have 10 health and you take 4 damage, you're at 6 health. Armor is just health beyond your existing health. However, things like restore restores 1 health per stack and decreases every turn. So your armor on this guy, unless I have something that gives it armor, your armor can only go down. And once you've introduced armor and health, you now can have things that pierce through armor and skip past it. Apply 6 rage. Well, what does rage do? It just says... Oh! Plus 2 damage per stack. Oh, yeah. You know what? Summon, apply Rage 3 to friendly units. What does Ritual of Battle do? Allied Clan Pack. Okay. I don't know what the Allied Clan Pack is. Modify a card unit for the duration of battle. Okay. Restore 10 health to a friendly unit. I don't know. It's gonna be focus growth. I don't really care. I tend to make random decisions until I figure out what's up. Okay. Do I want Merchant of Steel? Forge your units and gain new powers. Gain a Hellthorn unit. Forge your spells to gain new powers. I like units. I'm all about units. So, obviously I'm a big fan of purging things, but, let's see, we have 100 gold. Create a unit to endless. I'm gonna strength stone this because it's something to do. Okay. So it looks like this is... These are units. And this is something different. This looks like it's maybe a hero or something like this. Because these are the only ones that are showing up. Okay. So let's just... make this a Mega Boy. Oh, look, and you have 2 upgrades that you can give to the guy. Look at that. I'm just going to upgrade him because I want to do it. It says champion at the bottom of the card. Oh, okay, there it is. Champion, spell. Horned Warrior, holy shit. Branded Warrior. So I'm also beginning to glean that this takes up 2 slots, this takes up 2 slots, this takes up 2 slots, so maybe it's not 2 per level, maybe it is actually just strictly limited by that other thing. Dear Fox says, Sean, I very much prefer the haired version of you. No offense. Okay. Okay, I'll grow it as fast as I can. Barb Disciples. These spiked foes will make direct attacks more painful. Using spells from afar will let you fight without sacrificing your units. Okay. I didn't cut my hair. I actually just put it in screen. It's all been filtered. Okay. So here's the armor and health. Deals 2 damage back. Other friendly units on the same floor gain a bonus. So let me see here. So if damn. So I could, for instance, skip this and they would both escalate, huh? So let me... So this guy has effectively 35 health. This will deal 12 damage. This has... I don't know if this damage number includes the rage or not. I'm probably just going to play it anyways. But if it does, and that's 18 plus 12 is not enough to eliminate that nerd. Alright, combat previews. How do I turn on and off the combat previews? I accidentally closed that too quickly. Oh, this is 5 plus 25. When I hovered over and I saw the 2 5s, my brain went 5 plus 5 plus 25. It's been turned on automatically. Okay, whatever. So if I do like this... Okay, so cool. Oh yeah, Rage one. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, so I'm seeing now, you can actually have multiple nerds on this floor. So I mean, I can torch this foo. This is spike scanning, so I just like bang. Yeah, dude, I love this guy. I love this guy. So I can imagine all sorts of different things whereby you might... Where's my Mega Steward? Oh, this was the Mega Steward. I didn't even notice. Okay, I thought I hovered over correctly. But I can imagine you're doing things where you set stuff up on the first floor, and then you do more stuff on the second floor. Relentless, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this X just means the armor's then gone. So let's see what happens. 12, 12, 24, 7, 22. No, I mean, I saw it. Holy shit. I see now. I sure see now. Oh my god. So this guy... So this is the full computation after N rounds of battle. Because what should happen is this guy hits here, that guy hits back, this guy hits back, and this guy hits there. Okay. So I'm going to apply 3 rage, fortify. Oh, hell yeah. Sure, let's try it. 0 mana things, huh? Okay, gain an artifact. Restore 20 pyre health. Well, I'm gonna do that. Okay, 50% chance to apply daze when an enemy enters your train. Okay, deal 2 damage whenever an enemy unit moves between floors. Sure. Cool. Artifacts go across the top exactly like Slay the Spire. Yeah. Alright, cool. Something concealed. Hey. As you pass Train Graveyard, you notice several fallen allies. Within the beasts of gnarled steel now lie now extinguished pyre shards. If you're further inside the rubble, you can make out some last protected treasures. Perhaps if you were to light the shards using some of your own, the train reveal a treasure? Heartless? They cannot be healed? Shit. Medium shard, why not? The pyre shard flickers to life. The treasure within now reveals. The pyre moves its final defense. Oh. By the way, we know we can skip. We're not skipping nothing, baby. We are picking up every single thing that comes to us. Daedalus. Heavily armored creations protect the Sacrificer in his quest to safeguard Seraph and the Winged. Okay. Okay. Gotta pick stuff. Plating seal. Oh, it's a battle effect. Oh, explosives enter with damage shield. Okay, so damage shield is divine shield. Great. So I see. Here's my artifacts. Here's their artifacts. Daedalus is the strongest. Moves forward. No, but he can't be attacked. Oh. He moves between floors freely, but can be attacked if you clear out other enemies on that floor. Hey, Surprise. Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Bomb has a triggered ability and will explode on its turn, dealing damage. Mouse over units to see their things. Purple icons. Oh my god. There's a glitch whenever you load on the screen where you have to like flicker things through. Oh, I see. So if I were to play this, the guy would be at the back. Daedalus, heavily armored creations protect. Aha. Love the hair. Thanks, Leonid. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Apply 6 rage. Okay. Train Stewart. So I do like this. And then play my absolute anger boy. Rage 4. Apply Rage 3. Yes. No, why not? Come armored up. So I'm curious though, if I do this, does this deal 2 damage to this and then break through? I'm doing a little experimentation. Okay, so did that guy take damage? I don't know. That Ragu. Okay, so it looks like it just functions like an additional unit on this floor. Okay. Now, if I summon this Train Stewart, so it looks like it goes enemies front, enemies back, my back. That's what it looks like. Can't attack for 1 turn? Oh, fuck yeah. Now, if I delete this, what happens to these damage numbers? Oh, it's all enemies, then all allies? Okay, so this should deal 5 damage to me? Or do ranged attacks happen second? That's a heal, not damaged? Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, I completely misunderstood. Remember how much I was plugging this icon? as being a great way to indicate range. I thought it was like a scope. Whoopsie doopsie. Alright, well, I'm gonna play another Stewart. Oh, this is a real fucking problem, huh? Yeah. Then if I do this, then this guy takes all the damage. Okay, so there's no trample damage. Web says if you hover over the enemy, it gives more info. Yeah, they actually have a really great UI. The problem comes when I'm 100% sure that I know exactly what's happening, and I'm wrong. That's a hard one. This is going to explode. Oh, it's dazed, huh? So is this not correctly representing this? How do I... How do I turn on and off the combat logs? So this has 1. Is there a way to turn it on and off? Is there like a hotkey? I'm sorry, I'm not being clear. It was on, I turned it off, but I'm wondering if there's a way to like toggle it quickly. Because basically, here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at. Where I'm at is like if I have this combat preview on, and maybe there's a way to determine this combat preview on. My question is, what is this guy's original armor? Is it this 1 here? Is the -2 the effect that's above it? And this X includes both of those? Okay, so none of the information gets obscured. Terminus says, no, I've never wanted someone to see it not on before. Yeah, -2 is the amount of damage that the dude's taken straight up. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, like, I will say that there's like, individually, I like the way that a lot of these things look. But there does come a point where, again, very visually loud and prominent. It's purple and it's glowing. When you start to get, like, a lot of numbers and a lot of effects in there, I feel like I have to stop and slow down and lean in a little bit. Let's see if I get used to it. Deal 3 damage, move that unit to the front. So I guess, like, let's do like this. Welcome to the front, friend. Welcome to the fucking front. Yeah, then this kills, and that's pretty cool. It's not gonna, like, bonk this. Now, a question I have is that... I guess let me heal this, whatever. This says despawn at end of turn, deal 10 damage to the front unit. Let's bring up Stewart. So does that mean that if I end this turn, it'll go off, or is it dazed so nothing happens? Okay, so it's dazed. What does this exclamation mark mean? What do you think that means, huh? I'm really good, man. Okay, I see how this functions now. Draw 2 cards next turn. Okay, so that's going to explode. So basically, that's like its attack. Because on this unit's turn, it goes all of their turns and all of my turns. Okay, this guy's now going to take 176 damage. Cool. What if I Vine Grasp this guy? Can't move boss. Damn it. Okay. You know, I kind of see. Okay. I kinda am starting to form an opinion. I don't know if this is a real opinion. I don't know if this is a real opinion. But I really like the small number math and counting of shit that happens in Slay the Spire, Magic, Hearthstone. I like that. I love the... Okay, that's 2, 6, 8, 12, 13... Okay, it's 13... No, 14, 14. Okay, 14, 14, 14. Which means I'll have enough mana to do this. You know, like, that sort of experience I really like. This... Dude, here's what's happening. Like, I know that there's a back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and I'm sure that was tricky for players to track, and so this, like, info thing that's here is helpful with respect to that, but it feels like it's taking away a form of fun from me. Oh, regen applies after every round. I see. Draft primary allied, okay. Double armor on a unit. Apply quick units attack beforehand. Sure. Branded warriors have been a lot of fun. Animus of Will, huh? Ooh, this guy takes up 3 pips. Wow. Okay, summon, gain 60 max health, rejuvenate. Because this thing has crazy synergy with my healy dealies. Whoa, holy shit. More mana, always mana, dude. Okay. Okay, yeah, dude, mana is the best one. Mana is the best. Okay. Okay, forge your units, always restore 20 health. King of Hellhorn unit. I'm gonna go this path, because why the hell not? Definitely the Branded Warrior. Didn't I have a second one of those? Oh no, I took the other. I took this Awoken Hollow. Yeah. There's a map function. Oh, you mean this thing up here? Yeah, I mean, I the thing is that this game's UI is Slay the Spire. It is Slay the Spire with some graphical tweaks. Unstable Vortex. Select remove 2 cards from your deck. Okay. I haven't really used this, but it feels like it's so important. What should I remove? I'm gonna remove this and this. Yeah, right? Why not? I love deleting those. Upgrade your champion. Cool. Armor 15. Multi-strike 2. Armor 10, multi-strike 1. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I want to do this one because I have some rage things. But really the answer is that it's less text. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Non-boss enemy units gain multi-strike. Fuck yeah. Always. Are you kidding me? Always gamble. Always gamble. Seal of aggression. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. You got it. Wolvie Games. Happy 4-year anniversary. Oh, hell yeah. Dude's dazed, man. What's this? 0x2? Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Place this guy first and see what happens. So this has 15 of 75, and whenever it rejuvenates, it gets more thick and more swole. Okay, so I'm going to apply this guy here, and I'm going to absolutely rage this dude. That's so fucking much damage. So I have a beefy tanky boy in the front. Oh, fuck! Whoa, whoa, what is Purge? This card moves from your deck for the rest of the run. Okay. Oh, these bastards. What is this last doing here, man? Okay, I kind of want to cast this, but the thing is that I need to play this. Let's get this out of my handy. This artifact is 50% chance to dazed. I mean, this is incredible. I'm gonna focus growth on this. Rejuvenate. He is bigger now. Oh. But I think I will play the Branded Warrior here. He's gonna take a wee bit of damage, but I think he's gonna be just fine. Flees from battle if not rooted or dazed. Extinguish. Oh! Oh, this is a money dude. Okay. Why did that guy have trample? Why did this guy trample? Oh, multi-strike? What? It works that way? Oh, because in Magic, if I have a unit that has double strike, if I have, say, a 2-2 with double strike, and then my enemy has an X2, if it blocks, it hits it once to kill it, and then that's that. It's just sort of... It's ogre now. Okay, so this warrior needs to definitely be in the back. 5x2? I see. Become thick, swollen, tight. Shit. Quick. Okay. Some spells can be played once per battle. You got it. I'm just gonna blow everything up. I'm the best. And this guy is quick forever. So good. So good. Both these guys are dead. This is completely overpowered and it feels amazing. curve in this game is so bonkers, as Fame of Ares. I like that. I like that a lot. I like it very much. Oh my god, just getting so big. Focus growth? Oh, fuck yeah. This guy, does he just have quick for the rest of the fight? I mean, that is like... I mean, that is so stupid. That is great. Yeah, focus growth. Go for it, man. Yeah, restore. You got it, dude. Do I even, like, care that much? Yeah, why not? Dude, this guy is 58 by 2 damage. That's, like, really nice. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna apply rage to this guy. We're gonna heal this guy. Keep making him bigger. This beefy minion is really fun. Wow. I mean, this feels so good to have beefy things. Amahunic, I think that this point you make is brilliant. Fascinating to me how all these games use even the same arrow-pointing sort of artwork and design as Slay the Spire. Really making sure people recognize that it's a similar kind of game by the UI and stuff. Yeah, so for instance, when I hold this out, I'm not going to tell a lie. I think this arrow looks fucking hideous. I thought that in Slay the Spire. I think I still think it, you know? Like, when I saw this, I was like, ugh, like the sort of Rayman style bar, you know. And I mean, there's other games that have way more clean arrow illustrations, like in Hearthstone. But I think that's kind of interesting to note that, like, that orbiness, that rayness, that Raymanness, excuse me, didn't have to be. They could have just gone, let's do what Hearthstone did. But instead, let's do what Slay the Spire did. And I think that's kind of an interesting thing to note. 60 damage on this? Oh my god, my poor dude. Torch. Torch. Fortify. Restore. Torch. Ketrin says that dot line might have been easier to do animation for. Great point. Sabby says, can't wait for some more CNC on Friday. I think I'm going to be doing the... maybe the Nod campaign. Maybe the Nod campaign. It's amazing how slow the default is, says Fan of Ares. Yeah, I think that that's essential. I think that that's essential for someone like me. You play a spell. Spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0 for the turn. Alright, piercing. Alright, look, piercing gets past armor. Great. Cool. Summon. This guy seems interesting. Give it a shot. I'm going to take absolutely everything for any of you who are curious. Now said, I'd love to have a day 9 curator list on Steam immediately subbed. Oh, yeah, let's, you know what? I've been meaning to do that for years and years and years. Hey, by the way, we should come up with... Day 9 games list for Steam. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Give me those coins, baby. Let's remove some of the... Actually, we want to do this. Let's kind of look at this. Now, if I pick this, I couldn't do it, right? It's out of there. I'm gonna make this guy huge. And I'm not gonna get the other upgrade for him. I'm gonna upgrade some of my basic bitches. Here we go. Purge. Oh, I can remove cards from my deck here. I'm not gonna do that outside of like Unstable Vortex and stuff. I'm just going to remove the most basic cards from here, because 2 health seems like absolute nada. So there's also an interesting thing about exponential versus linear power growth. You know, I've actually not thought about this much, but I was feeling it right then and there as I was making that choice. I thought to myself, okay, this game seems to be kind of doing this, whereas Slay the Spire seemed to kind of be doing this, you know? Slay the Spire has a lot more edging before you pop off. This game is like... This game does something that, if I tried to continue this metaphor, you'd say, gross. If you have some sort of gentle linear compounding, or I should say, if you introduce new, slightly more powerful cards, and you can slowly delete the slightly weaker cards, what winds up happening is in a hand, let's just give power levels of cards a scale of 1 to 5. All right, let's call it 1 to 5. So let's say that some of my starting cards are 1s. Let's just call them 1s for default. If I start to get some 3s and 4s and 5s, I might draw a hand that is a 1, a 1, a 3, a 1, and a 5. And as the game goes on, I might get that 1 and 3 and 3 and 5 and 1. I might start to get more average power level per hand kind of thing. But the important thing is that a card that's a 2 still can do some stuff compared to a 4. Not as good, but it can do something. You know, it's pretty good. When you have games that have like an exponential growth, it's easier for the stuff that you just had that you used to be excited about to start to feel burdensome, to start to feel frustratingly bad, you know? Like, for instance, if I have cards that, like in this game, go from, you know, start as 1 to 5, but quickly become 1 to 100, then I get a hand that's like a 1, a 1, a 2, a 100, and a 10. And it's kind of this, it can feel a little off. So I'm curious the way that this game is going to do that. Slay the Spire, as a result, kind of has a little bit of a linear, and then it kind of like pops off sometimes. Like, I feel like I am still in the tutorial. I don't know if I am. I don't know if this is the game, but I mean, this feels like I am in a tutorial. In other words, when a game gives you a move that is so much better than all your other moves, you've created a 1-move game. You've gone from 4 moves down to 1 move. So I'm curious how they're going to deal with that. I'm curious how they're going to deal with that. Okay. Hidden Assault. Sneaky Clipped. Have infiltrated your train. Use spells in higher floors to take them out. Always, always, always. Yeah. There's days, they're all days. Dude, I high roll every single time. I'm never not high rolling. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm the highest roller around. mean, I like don't even believe this. Gotcha. Okay. Two, 4, 6. Can I maybe get this guy a little bit more tanky? No, he's just gone. He's gone, baby. So I'm gonna get my Branded Warrior up here to start chewing through some of this stuff, which is fine. Ah, Terminus Paralysis. This game has hand smoothing. Hand smoothing, for any of you who don't know, is a term for you draw randomly from the deck, but if the game judges that your hand sucks in some measure, it lets you draw another hand. Okay, so that's sort of interesting. Okay, always get the champion in the opening hand. I feel like I want to equip this on this dude and absolutely fuck the shit out of this thing. And I think I'm just willing to take some more damage up here, because I kind of want to see what happens. So what happens here? Oh, it blasts the whole floor. Oh, I don't even care. This game is freaking rad, man. This game is absolutely rad. Apply quick. Ooh, man. I mean, quick on this boy is insane. So we can just nuke through this, right? Train stirred. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna. Why not? Let's get the little guy. You know, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of this little guy. I'm not even paying attention to this, man. Lethians has got back into MTGA when COVID started. Your stream has been a great place to learn and hang out. Thanks for the positivity. Man, I'm happy to provide some comfort in these anti-comforting times, to say the least. Dazed, you love to see it. Torch, I can pick off one of these. Everyone gets nuked. Let's go ahead and keep the tanky one strong. Wow, and everything costs fucking 0 now? What the shit? Holy shit. Oh my god, what the... Oh my god! This is so good. Stealth? Okay, there was a keyword that I whiffed on entirely. Poof poof. Get thee gone. What's this do? Triggers when a unit on his floor dies. Gain 10 armor. Ah, so it's gained 10. Well, farts. Farts and crowds. Alright. Alright, steward. I have a sensation that stewards are the ones that I should begin to delete as I get more helpful things. Like, I mean, look at this. 58 by 2. Like, what the hell? 19 rage. 19! Caca! Not a target in combat for the next turn, so if I, like, did this... Okay... Alright. Get him, guys. Two, three, four. I now see what people mean by this is slow. Oh, you can hold right click to speed up. Cool. Ooh, I don't know how much I like that. Alright, let's go to fast. 30 damage, huh? Armor up, friend. Oh. So if I hold right click now, does it go even faster? We got him. All right, let's just go ahead and end the turn. Bam! Dude, my Mega Demons are so sick. 3 damage taken, minus 6%. Shit. Coins, coins. Definitely the Impish Scholar, definitely. Want to get more of that hasty spell. 3 stings? 5 damage to the front. Seems good, huh? You know, another thing that I'm noting that this game fundamentally must have an accounting for more exponential growth due to the fact that you have units that stay. So, for instance, if I have a unit that deals... I'm just going to make up real simple numbers. I have a couple units that deal 5 damage. On the first turn, I play 2 of them. I'm now dealing 10 damage. The next turn, I play 2 more. I'm now dealing 20 damage. Then I'm playing 2 more. Now I'm dealing 30 damage. Like, my damage is being added because the valuable thing, the creature, stays on the battlefield. And then, therefore, if creatures give some sort of passive benefit, like that one that we just saw, which was like plus 1 card per turn. Well, if you have a +1 card and a +1 card and a +1 mana, like all these creatures there, then you naturally have to account for this insane spike up, unless the game kills your units all the time. Cards gives you a 50% chance to be discarded instead. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. What? Okay. Let's get some units. Alright. Fell, the Wings of Light. Clipped Absolver's guard fell to weigh you down with guilt before the warrior can make her killing blow. Remove these weights to thwart their assault. Okay. 1,300 health. Holy shit. So I just get to play everything in my hand, right? So this is just a frontliner, huh? Well, let's play. Let's do our usual. Trapped. The fire takes 5 damage. Don't want the ultimate penance. Don't want it. I will restore 25 health though. We'll Vine Grasp this guy to the front. Add a weighted contrition card to the top of your draw pile. Okay. Okay, dokay. So consume is different than purged, huh? Add 3 sting spells to your hand, which is 5 damage to the front enemy unit, draw 1. Okay, so I'll play this guy who's here with his rage, and then I'll just like super cool. Dude, this is like actually kind of hilarious. Okay, I'm figuring out the video game. We're gonna draw so many cards next turn. This is... I mean, it just feels so dumb and it's so fun. Okay, it appears that there's a max hand size. Let's get rid of this. So when I cast... Is this considered a spell? No, this is a Scourge. It's a Scourge. Your Pirate takes 5 damage? But I don't give a fuck about that at all. Because if I play Rage, all my shit becomes free. Right? Everything's free now? Right, let's play the big one. And let's play our little impy guy. Consume quick. Okay, let's make, you know what? This guy always felt good to become quick. Let's apply the regen. Let's heal. No. Well, that's fun. Alright, all my floors are full. No! I think I like whatever tribe is the thick boy. I like being thick and healing, man. That's like, that is my favorite thing. Oh, this stays? Holy shit. They're all dazed. Still working away on this. I love this plants. Oh, primary clan is red. Allied is green. Oh, I'm gonna go. I now understand what... I now understand it. The game has different colors. And I'm playing a multicolored deck. I have wrapped my whole head around it. I now see a bit of the problem with Sting. Draw 10 cards. I know what to do. Alright, so this guy is dead, straight up. Everyone's dead, straight up. Alright, well. Anyone on our side taking any damage? Alright, let's go to Ultra. Oh, I can hit the boss too. Oh, it never occurred to me. Nice. Apply that rage that will never end. And now everything's free. Alright, good luck, guys. Alright, let's go to Ultra. Dude, my multi-strike ranger is the best. Victoire. Minus 10% for 5 damage taken, don't give a damn. Cycle of Life, why not? Light of Seraph, let's go. Alright, remove things, duplicate any card, get coins, upgrade your champion, gain an artifact, forge spells, restore health. I'm doing this path. I really do kind of want to duplicate some shit, though. What do you think? What do you think? I'm all about artifacts, man. Grant 4 stacks of armor each time it is applied to friendly units. Okay. Train steward units. So if I go to my deck, I think I want this guy more upgraded. Can't believe all my creatures are free, man. Shit. Forge spells. So if I did... What? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. So this means when played cards placed on top of your draw pile next. Oh, when played. Oh, when played, huh? All right. All right. Okay. Free big damage? Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, both can upgrade the champion. Okay. Or do I want multi-strike 4? Yeah, I want multi-strike 4. Huh. Ooh. Alright. I did the 4X, because that's awesome. Now, this is the first time I've ever played this game. So, could I be wrong? Oh yeah, I could be wrong. Units enter with 20 armor, always fight. Yeah, oh yeah. So I have bigger force. Wow, they both enter dazed. I'm so good. Take that. Wow. Oh, holy fuck. Okay, let us think about this. We can really rip through some armor down here, huh? So I'm gonna do this. Gotcha. I think I want the Awakened Hollow here. I think I'll put the Train Steward in front, honestly. Shit. Shit. All right. Got a big stupid. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I have a bunch of essentially free shit. See, I really want another one of these branded warriors. Okay. So I'm still struggling to break through this stuff, huh? So here's... I'm actually going to move this guy to the front, because I really want to kill this guy. But that won't work, will it? Crap. Alright, so if I 10x this, at least I'll get this guy out of here. Let's keep healing this spiky guy a lot, and let's end. Jesus. Okay, so this is like really good. Because I do this. And now this guy deals 18 times 5 damage. We obviously play both of these. Oh shit, we obviously don't play both of these. Whoopsie daisies. Huh. Apply quick, hey. I'm gonna get... No, because this would be 30. Yeah, so I don't want to do anything down here yet. See, I don't want to make this guy horned because... Okay, so it triggers after dealing a killing blow. So that only happens when this guy deals the killing blow. So here would be 30 damage. Well, actually, I should just say this and this is not enough to kill this guy. So then this guy is going to be the one that does the killing blows. So I think that I should just add Steward here, just apply more damage. General. Doesn't really terrifically matter. I guess maybe then giving this guy quick is fine. Now everyone gets more rage, which is very good. Both dazed. I'm a very lucky boy. Oh my god, fuck. I need more cards. Get him, buddy. Fuck. That 2 damage thing feels terrible. Alright, we're taking so much pyre damage. Ugh. Quick. Oh no, I thought I could. Oh my god. Ah! 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 Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Holy crap, we actually literally almost killed this guy. This is incredible. Okay, so... let's apply 6 rage to the guy that deals damage 5 times when we kill him. We don't even lose anything. This is kind of incredible. Why does it keep saying revenge? Revenge, 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 revenge. We lost a lot, but that's okay. We got 400 bonus gold. Okay. Branding right. No. Consume, apply rage 3. Yeah, I like that. Deal damage to the front equal number. Okay. I guess this. I feel like I need more mana and more cards right now. I feel like I actually just can't spend my mana. Alright. Duplicate any card. Alright, I'm gonna do one more before I duplicate. 2 ornate chests have emerged. Oh yeah. Give me that money. Give me that money, man. Absolutely, it's not even close. 25 chance to deal 5 damage when an enemy enters your train. And start battles when 4 enemy units from your deck on the middle floor. I'm just gonna get this. Why not? Just try to deal a little damage, huh? Oh, what did I give this guy? Why not? Yep. I did it, everyone. Reroll. Endless? Oh. Holy shit. Rage 7. Maybe one of these imps would be good. Return. Gonna consume spell to your hand. This one. There's nothing good to upgrade with spikes, huh? Okay. Anything else we want to delete? Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's just delete all these basic cards. I've done it. Alright, we spent some cash, and it feels good. Feels good to spend money. Spending money. Is it the wrong thing to do? It's the thing that I'm doing. Surf will remove half of any buff and debuff effect stacks. Okay. Surf will remove half of any buff or debuff stacks. When? Assume once a turn, maybe? So... Alright, wow. I'm going to choose something to do. But I'm not sure what yet. These guys are both very, very fragile, you know? So I feel like I can either... I want to put this guy here. I want to give him quick. And then I want to soften things up on this floor. Now I have a question. Why is the total damage -8? I see a... Oh, because he's dazed. Okay. Well, alright. Figuring it out. Dude, this dazed artifact is like the most powerful thing. Oh, shit. I didn't move that guy to the front. Well, if I'm not just Mr. Dum-Dum. So this guy is quick. So if I apply 6 rage to him... 6 rage to him, he will have 10 stacks of rage, so his base damage is 10, which will be buffed 20. So my opponent will then... So this will be 30. 20 plus 20. No, it would be just 40 times 2. Okay. Let's do this. Let's just do this great maneuver. Oh shit. My chonky friend dies? Oh fuck. This is dealing so does so much damage. Oh shit, well. I'm gonna lose my chonky boy. Well shit. Well damn. Well that kinda puts a pick on things. Oh my god, my rage guy didn't do it. I'm so embarrassed. Alright. Can I restore health to this? No. Oh, my dude is like so dead. Okay, so I gotta do Preserve Thorns, and I gotta... Ugh, fuck. Alright, we're all in on floor 2, huh? I don't really want that. Okay, damn. Alright, I should have put this imp at the front so that way it died. Hey. Oh, I actually gain 1 next turn, so if I, like, do this, I just regain it right now. Okay, you know what? Reading is an essential skill in this video game I'm learning. Alright, this is where we soften me up down here. Let's see if we can get another quick... Oh, regenerate? Oh, shit. Alright, you need to become so strong, my friend. Alright, we are all in on floor 2. I'm playing this idiot. Yeah. Nice. Alright. We have to continue to build stuff up here. So this is, right now, this guy's going to deal 46 times... Wait, 46 times 2 is 92. So then, now this guy will actually get buffed. This guy's dead as hell. Oh wait, I should have played this first, because then it would have reduced the cost of everything. Whatever. We're doing it, though. We're doing it. Move it to the front. $64 times... Okay, wait, 64 times 2, so this is 65 and 15. So if I then do... Sting, Sting... So this is now 55s and... Sting, and then I think I can vine this guy. Because now it's a 65s dealing 64 damage. So if I then hit this guy, then all of them die, and this guy gets the rage buff. So then I want to fortify my front friend, and I want to give him more focused growth, and I want to just give him so much health, and I want him to be a happy person. I don't care about anybody on the bottom floor. Not at all. Okay. Now this guy has a crap ton of rage. He's just very, very angry. Okay. Oh. Well, there's the rage. This is Cycle of Life. Which one do I want to do? Do I want to get more rage? I think I always do, my friends. I think I always do. Let's go ahead and heal this guy for a lot, so that way he stays alive. This one is going to do 56 times 2, which would kill this. So we should focus our damage on this bottom one. So let's see here. Cycle of Life, whatever. Freaking bird of the day here. Let's move this guy up. Take this and this. This, this, and this, and this. We're doing it, man. We are doing it. Alright, so much rage. So much rage. Final wave? Shit. Alright, I am looking for the vine thing that yoinks. Move the unit to the front. This. I'm really concerned about this Cycle of Life stuff. Oh my god. We're about to go to Battletown down here, man. Uh-oh. This is good. I have like a ton of rage. Both as an individual character and as a person on plot. Holy shit, I really needed that tanky guy to live, didn't I? Dammity holity shittity. So if I... Do I want to Battle Rage this? Okay, so then I gotta, like, do this. And then I gotta armor him up. And then I gotta, like, do this. And, that's all she wrote, huh? Shit. Dude, literally losing my tanky boy fucking owned me. Oh my god. Oh no! Just get me out of here, man. Good game. Alright, well I think we did okay. We did okay. We hit the wall. Unlocked. March a shield. Move a unit to the front and apply armor 10. Summon abilities trigger an additional time. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, so, I mean, I think very clearly I needed more frontliney stuff. Frontliney stuff. Deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. Okay. Oh my god, we got ice cream in this game. Spreading spores. Apply 2 regen and spikes 2. Add a copy of this to your discard pile. Grant +1 stack of spikes. Ooh, each time it's applied. Ooh. Ooh. So was that the final boss of like Act 1? Or is that the final boss of the whole game? Is someone explain to me. Final boss of the whole game? Ooh, I don't know about that. Ooh. Huh. Challenge tiers after that. Okay. 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 That's fair. That's fair. You know, I have a thing that I want to say to wrap up this run. To go a little out of order after this run, take a quick break, restroom, coffee, water, all those sorts of things, and we're going to come back. We're immediately going to play another. We're going to try out some of the other colors. There's a really interesting balance that you have to strike in a roguelike game where the session length has to be sufficiently short that you do replay it multiple times. You know, it's important to get a sense of like what the different experiences are and that sort of thing. You know, a lot of roguelike games, the full game is 2 hours long, but you die a lot after 20, 30 minutes, these sorts of things. Or I should say a lot of them are like 1 hour long and you die a lot after 5 or 10 minutes. So I think it's important that it is short. When there is a game like this where power growth, synergy, and capability are there, you also need to make the game long enough that it feels like you get chance to steep in different experiences. You know, to use Dota, which I was playing last night. In Dota, you have the laning stage, and you actually spend a good amount of time just thinking about the laning. And then in the mid-game, there's just like a lot of ganking and knocking down to the outer towers, that sort of thing. And then you get to the later stage of the game. Actually, the only one I really want to bring up is laning right now. Is that, like, you get to lane for a while. That's like a thing that you get to experience, and then you move on to the next one. I was playing this game, and it felt like I was just starting to get some new experiences, and the game stopped. It felt like way too short. And I want to stress that the length of time of this is not about the difference between 30 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours or 10 hours. I'm talking about the qualitative feeling of, ooh, my gameplay was this. And I'm no longer in this old stage. I'm in this new stage of game where new things are happening. And then I'm now in a deeper stage where truly more different things are happening. In Slay the Spire, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 feel meaningfully differently in terms of the combat experiences. But they also kind of feel like they're one experience, so I actually feel like I'm having a thing. And this game, it felt like it was introducing me to new feelings and just ended very short. Bless you. It felt like a very short experience. Now, on the other hand, I have been playing for nearly 2 hours. Nearly 2 hours went by in the blink of an eye. And I've actually heard and read a lot of really interesting discussions from developers of roguelikes about trying to figure out how to create the feeling of longevity, try to create the feeling of steeping in different early to middle to late experiences and stuff like that. And how to give that sense of progression while also keeping the game length short enough so that it feels like it's a roguelike. And so a lot of games do the ascension levels, or the difficulty levels, where you beat the thing one, and then you go on to the second one, you play it again, and you go on to the third level, and you play it again. So you're playing the same thing, just going harder. I don't know. I sort of have I suppose the feeling that I'm having is a positive one. The Magic the Gathering designers, particularly Mark Rosewater, talks about it is more important to have strong emotional reactions than it is to have positive ones. Like, if there's something that really annoys you as a mechanic, that's often better than a mechanic that feels, okay, it seems fine, seems alright, seems good. And I sort of have this feeling of yearning where I wanted more different, varied experiences. I want more, like, give me more stuff. And here I have the game and I can keep playing it. So maybe this is actually a really positive thing. Maybe it's actually a really positive thing. Also, Wildcard, that's a good point, is that we stopped and talked a lot. Like, the overall experience felt very short. It felt like a very short experience. It felt like I was getting to do cool stuff, and now it's over. And not the sort of feeling of, damn, I wish I could get back to where I was before, dang, I messed up and lost. I'm thinking, shit, if I had won that fight, that was it? Ah, crap. That's what I'm sort of having a reaction to. Blizzfire says it's good if players are having a terrible time. Okay, Mark. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying, Blizzfire. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. There's a difference between a strong emotional reaction and an overall shitty experience. Like, obviously you want your player to be happy, but especially in competitive games, there are going to be moments of pain that occur. There should be strong emotional reactions in those moments, and it's okay if sometimes it's like, oh my god, oh, if I had just gotten there like 2 seconds earlier, fuck. That's a very frustrating moment, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. The worst thing ever, the worst rating, if you ask a player, hey, who's played the game, what do you think? If they say a 7 out of 10, it's the worst rating ever. You hate 7s out of 10s. You want 10 out of 10, even a 2 or 3 out of 10 is better than a fucking 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is, I'm completely indifferent, but I'm trying to be polite, so I'm going to go something above 5. Let's see here. What is this? What are these? These are different champions, different upgrades, various things. Okay, so this is sort of run. New run. Now, What I am going to do now is I'm going to take a break. Oh, no, let's talk about this. Poria says, aren't those strong emotional reactions more due to the zero-sum nature of multiplayer experiences? Well, let's evade that for a little bit. And focus on, say, single-player experiences, and then come back to that. If you focus on the statement, avoid all negative emotional reactions, you're trying to avoid strictly negative emotional reactions. The roguelike genre flies directly in the face of that. The roguelike genre is, you get just this run to experience this stuff, and when you die, it's all gone. Done. That's a very negative emotional reaction. It's a very negative emotional reaction. Music's too loud. Shut up, game. I don't have my headphones in, so I have no idea what's going on. What is this? Yeah, sounds fine. Yeah, the entire roguelike genre is one in which you get a punishing negative event as the culmination, as the end of your whole experience. Dark Souls is a game where you die a lot and you have to start over, and there's lots of frustration and negativity there. The important thing is that I'm trying to bring up is that those types of negative, spiky experiences are not necessarily bad. It's very easy if you're working on something to go, ooh, they didn't like that. We have to cut it. And I'm saying this in the context of, ooh, I just ended my run and I kind of have a bad feeling. I felt like I didn't really get to experience that. Is this game just kind of like a short experience that doesn't explore its possibilities very much? Aw, man. Maybe that's actually not a bad thing. That's what I'm trying to highlight, is that maybe that emotional reaction I had is not a bad thing. Okay, bookkeeping. Gonna go on a break. Gonna come back. Gonna play this. Primary clan is gonna be green this time instead of red. Yeah.